Hi, minasan, konnichiwa. It's good to see you guys, even if it's only virtually. So, I hope everybody is genki. Minasan, o genki desu ka? Kyotsukete kudasai. Please take care of yourselves. So, minasan, hon o dashite kudasai. Hon o hiraite kudasai. 297ページに見てください。297ページに見てください。So, actually, before you can have that open, but before we begin with a new lesson, I wanted to share some fun stuff with you guys. And the first thing is, why is it that Sensei Nihon ga daisuki desu ka? Why do I love Nihon? Many of you guys also love Japan, or at least some things about Japan already. Why do I love Nihon? Well, there's a lot of reasons. Number one, it's so safe. You can walk around in Nihon and feel free and safe. You don't have to worry about getting mugged or walking down a little alley. And if you get lost, people are going to help you and lead you to the right place. If you lose something, you're more likely to get it back than not, which is pretty amazing. So you should still use common sense and be careful. Kiyotsukete. But nevertheless, it's a really safe kuni. Really safe kuni. Why else do I love Nihon? Amazing oishii tabemono. The tabemono is so oishii. So many delicious things to discover and try that you might never have discovered your favorite tabemono. You may never have eaten your favorite food until you go to Nihon and you presented it. Walking down the street and you smell that smell of the barbecue grilling and the charcoal, and you walk up and you hear the meat sizzling and the smoke coming off, and they've got the skewers with maybe chicken on there, and they're putting the sauce over it and sizzling, and you just cannot help yourself but to buy one for like $1, 100 yen. So worth it. Maybe it's tempura, lightly breaded Japanese vegetables, comes out hot on a plate, and you dip it in a light little broth, and kind of cool it down, eat it when it's still hot, and it's fluffy and light and wonderful. So many different kinds of noodles and delicious things and fried foods and healthy foods and wonderful experience. So those are just a couple of the reasons. Why else? I mean, you can't find strawberry ichigo kitakato in America very easily. Not to mention, how about strawberry cheesecake kitakato, or brandy orange, or dark chocolate banana, or rum raisin. There's amazing things to get there. So it's a lot of fun. Those are just a few of the reasons. Another reason I love Nihon is I made some good tomodachi when I Nihon ni sundemashita. 私は日本に2年間 2 years period 住んでいました. I lived. 友達がなりました. I became a friend with many people. So in fact, one of my monogatari, one of my stories is, you might notice I'm wearing something. Anybody know what this is called? It's called a happy coat. Sounds like happy coat, but happy, ha, chisaitsu, pi, happy coat. It's used for festivals. And right here it says Ichiban, number one. Ichiban, the best. So you might say you like something, like I like pizza. Pizza ga suki desu. It's pizza that I like. Watashi wa pizza ga suki desu, or to shorten it to pizza ga suki desu. By adding Ichiban, it means the most. Pizza ga Ichiban suki desu. I like pizza the most. Ichiban, number one. So in fact, this is on the back. The aka kanji, Ichiban, number one. So, Ichiban suki desu. All right. Anyway, I was riding my Jitensha one day, and I heard taiko. Like the taiko you see right up there, that taiko. And I parked my Jitensha and I walked up to this old style uchi. It's a community center, and they had these hito there, these otoko no hito that were taiko shite imashita. They were playing taiko. And there were some kodomo that were doing the shishimai, the dragon, or actually the lion dance. They were dragging, moving the head mask around, and they had some people holding at the back of the lion, and I was watching, and one of them saw me. I was like, and I tried to run away, like, no, come here. So they called me over and said, kite. And I got to watch them and even tried the taiko a little bit. And then they gave me some refreshments and snacks, and we talked, and I made some tomodachi. So wonderful opportunities to make tomodachi in Nihon as well. All right, so taking a look at 227 ban. So this is a reading practice, okay? Mary wrote about the things below. Find out which items she wrote about. Now, this week's Shiken is going to be multiple choice again. I don't know if it's going to be a Kahoot or it's probably just going to be a Canvas Shiken again. But I'm going to give you some of the answers, okay? Now, first of all, number 1 is going to be these kanji right here. Ichi, ban, number 1. Please recognize the kanji for number 1. Okay, ichiban, suitable for number 1. Regardless of what the question says, make sure you remember that. You may jot it down as well. Number 2, niban. I'm going to give you the answer. The answer number 2 is B. Number 2 is B, as in to be or not to be. So by watching this video, you'll get some answers. Okay, for sanban, take a look at 297 peiji and do this activity. One of these shitsumon is going to be your question for number 3 on the shiken. So sanban on the shiken is going to be from this reading practice about Mary wrote about the things below, find out which item she wrote about. And by the way, the little box below it shows the items. So as you're reading these, oh, it's like this, it's not like this, it's like this. As you're reading this description, it's going to fit one of these items, okay? And then you can figure out, oh, she's talking about this one, not this one, or this one, not this one. Try to figure out what they are, okay? All right, the answer for number 4 is A. A. 4 is A on the Shiken this week. If you're watching this video, you can get those answers. Take a look at the next page on 298 peiji. Now, these kanji right here, this is kind of the end of this book. Now, normally at this time period, we'd be wrapping up this hon, and we'd actually switch to the green Genki book for book 2, because we finished this book before year 2 is over, because, you know, the beginning of it is a lot of review, right? But we can't change to the book 2 this year because we're not in school. I can't go to the back room and hand everybody a new book and collect the old book and scan them in. Can't do that. So we're going to be using some different resources after we finish the extra activities up this year, which is fine because next year we're not going to actually use Genki book, the Green Book 2. We're going to use the new Adventures in Nihongo book, New Adventures in Japanese book, which I think is a much more fun book. So it doesn't matter so much about what we're finishing up this year with, as long as we're learning. And starting out with some kanji review. Now, we all learned these kanji early on. Ichi, ni, san, she will go to a place to roku and roll. Shichi, hachi, shichi, hachi, shichi, hachi, shichi, hachi. Ooh, could you dance with me? Could you dance with me? Those kanji we should all know. If not, you can practice them and look them up. The next one is hyaku, 100. Now, you may notice that hyaku, 100, it has kind of like a capital T, but it slants a little to the side. I've got to look backwards in the mirror. It goes horizontal, and then go to the middle. It goes a little bit down, and then you just draw a sun, okay? So it's like sun, but with a little capital T above it like that. Hyaku, not hayaku. What's hayaku? Mate, hayaku. Hurry, wait, hayaku, hurry. This is 2 syllables, not 3, like hurry is hayaku. 100 is hyaku, hyaku, 100. Anyway, hyaku, it can also sometimes be pronounced byaku, or occasionally pyaku, but, you know, that's less common. Anyway, hyaku. Okay, the next one for under hyaku is sen, for 1,000. Did we watch Spirited Away? We talked about it was Sen to Chihiro no Kamikakushi. The girl's name was Chihiro. Chi is one way of pronouncing 1,000. Chi, which is funny because doesn't this look like katakana chi? The only difference is katakana chi curves a little bit more on the bottom there. It just curves, the vertical line curves just a little bit underneath it. Chi. But Chi, Hiro was her name. 2 characters, Chi, 1,000, and Hiro was the second character. When she had her name taken by that lady, the lady pulled off the second kanji, and left only the character 1,000 there. And instead of pronouncing it chi, she pronounced it the Japanese pronunciation, which is sen. Chi is a Chinese pronunciation, and sen is the Japanese. So she said that your name is now sen, which means 1,000, you know. So anyway, so you should know sen and chi are pronunciation for that kanji. It's 1,000. Okay, the next one right here is man. Man is a funny character because it looks a little like katakana ka, but it doesn't. The horizontal part, the top horizontal goes all the way across, and then the second part that looks like ka, it doesn't go through the back of the car seat there. It just goes down and under. Anyway, that means 10,000. Now, why is it funny? Because they have a special character for a set of 10,000. In the old days, well, in America, we have a 0, 0, 0, 3 zeros, comma, 0, 0, 0, comma, 3 zeros, comma, 3 zeros, comma, 3 zeros. In old Japan, they used 4 zeros, comma, 4 zeros. So the first number that had a comma in it was 10,000. It was 1 and a comma with 4 zeros. And they said it was one set of 10,000. Like we might say 1 million. They said one set of 10,000 because it was 1 with 4 zeros. And that is the kanji for that, man. Now, why is this important to know? Because Japanese money today, now in old days, they used okane like this. You know, it's a coin. But today they use paper okane. And the biggest bill that they have in Japan today is ichiman en, 100 yen. Our biggest bill in America is $100, which is equal approximately to ichiman en. I think you can sometimes find a $500 bill in America. $1,000 they don't really have anymore. You can't find them, I don't think. Maybe banks might sometimes, but it's $100 is the biggest we'll get today. In Japan, it's the same thing. $100 bill or ichiman en, about $100, or 10,000 yen is the biggest money they have in Nihon. Ichiman. All right. And then we've got the kanji for en. For it's en means yen, or it can also be pronounced maru, which means circle, which makes sense because Japanese money in old days was a circle. The symbol for a coin in Japan was they would go like that, and they would hold their hand out like that, and they say, "Oh, do you have money, okane?" Now we do okay. They would go, "Do you have money?" like that, because you were talking about a coin like that. And so, anyway, en, the old way used to be pronounced yen, but now they say en because they don't have the ye sound anymore. And this is the kanji for yen, or en. It can also be written today like if you ever see like a dollar sign is an S with 2 lines through it. Well, the Japanese sometimes write it like a Y with 2 horizontal lines this way through it. You've seen the yen symbol with the double thing. Anyway, last one is either pronounced ji, like 1 o'clock is ichi ji, or it can also be pronounced toki, as in time. Now, if you say time twice, toki, add quotes to the second one, doki. Toki doki means from time to time. Toki doki sounds like okie dokie, sometimes, or from time to time, sometimes toki doki. So you might want to take a look. Those kanji are mostly review. Make sure you can do those. So I think I told you the answer for number 4 was A, but the answer for number 5 is going to come from page Sambyaku Ichi, page 301. It says a student writes about his daily routine. Read the passage and find out about his schedule and fill in the blanks below. So read this, do this today or tomorrow, which would be Wednesday for you, and see if you can figure out some of the times that they do something. And I'm going to give you a multiple choice question, which is going to be from page 301 for number 5. Okay, for question number 6, Roku, take a look at page, the next page, Sambyaku ni and Sambyaku san, 302 and 303. Okay, these 2 pages right here are some more kanji. Again, these are just review, okay? I hope everybody in here knows Nihon, Japan. Sun and book, or this can also mean origin or true, something, the root of something. Can you see the tree with the horizontal line to it? Means they're focusing on the root or the origin of something. Jin or hito, Nihonjin, Japanese person. America Jin, if you use this character after America, it means American person. And you all know month, you pronounce Getsu or Gatsu, in some cases Tsuki, moon. This is for fire, and it's also used for Tuesday, Ka-yobi, Kayobi. For Wednesday, Suyobi. For Tree Day, Mokuyobi. Now, for you, today would be Kayobi. And tomorrow you have a little practice to do, probably going through some of this stuff, is Sui, water, Suyobi. And your Shiken is on Mokuyobi. And if you get all your stuff done on Mokuyobi, then you won't have anything to do on Kinyobi unless you have another class that has something for Kinyobi. You can contact some of your sensei. They might have office hours on Kinyobi, but we're also getting ready for the next week, so you may have some makeup work or something on Kinyobi, or it might be a free day for you. Kinyobi. It can also be pronounced Kane. If you put an O in front of it, it's Okane, as in Okane, money, Okane. Hi. On the next page, one of my favorite days of the week is Do, as in Doyobi, Saturday, Doyobi. And this is the character for Yobi. Yo-u, and then you would write sun after it to make yo-bi for day of the week. Yobi. This kanji right here, let's go ahead and write this one together because it looks really, really hard. It's not that hard, actually. It's made up of pieces that aren't so bad. So I've got a little whiteboard right here. Maka, kuro maka ga arimasu. Hi. So you'll notice when you're looking at this kanji that it's made up of a few radicals. It's made up of, first of all, of sun. And normally you would write sun, you go ich, the, san, shi. Normally you would write sun like that, okay? But in this case, we're going to make it a little more narrow, okay? And we've got to fit our whole kanji. Let's say try to fit it in this box right here. So we're going to write sun by ich, ni, san, shi. You might notice it's a little more narrow than this one right there. I probably wrote this a little crooked, you know, but you get the idea. And now after that, we're going to write katakana yo. Remember, like, yo, your mama reads her E's backwards. And we're going to do two of them. Okay, so it goes ding, ding, ding. And the same thing again. Ding, ding, ding. And now we learned katakana E. Looks like that. We're going to do another katakana E, but interrupt. Do the horizontal line. Then do the rest of the katakana E. And then 3 more horizontal lines like that. And then we've got that last character right there. This is yo. Yo. If you wrote sun after it, it would be yo bi. Now, I don't have enough room here, but you can imagine writing the sun, this character big right there. Yo bi. And you could say, like, what day of the week? You put, like, sun here and say sun day of the sun, Sunday of the week. Tuesday, or fire day of the week. So that's how that works. All right. What other kanji do we have? We just have a few more. These ones are easy. Ue. Write your namae on the ue of your kami. Or graders, write your namae on the shita of the kami. Ue and shita. By the way, they sometimes use the kanji for shita, down, for when you're saying please do something kudasai, because you are lowering yourself to make a request. Please do something. And then there's middle. Can be pronounced chu or naka. Chu, as in China, chu goku. Chu goku. Or middle school, chu gaku. Or chu gakko. And then you've got this one right here is half. This is a fun one because it looks like, running a little bit out of room here, but you've got the number 3, right? If we were to drive something through the center of that, it would split this bar like that, and it would go right through like that. This means half. You have split the number 3 in half. Han. And the order to it, of course, is you work your way from the top, bottom. So I'll do the correct order is you do the ich, ni, san, san, shi, and last you right through it like that, ding, and then you've got all the way through. That's pronounced han, han, and it means half. When we were learning time, we learned, well, like 1:30 would be ichiji han, 1 o'clock and half, ichiji han. 2:30 would be niji han, 2 o'clock and a half, han. So look over those kanji, see if you're good, and then let's see. For the next one, I told you. Oops, let me give your answers. What did I? Here we go. So we had question number 6 is going to be from page 302 to 303, 303. So look over this kanji, and number 6 is going to be one of those. Question nana. Nana, number 7, is going to be, the answer is D. Choose D. Question hachi. Hachiban is going to be from page 305. There's a little chance for you to read this. It says, read the following passage about Mary's weekend. This is on page 305, 305. So read that, and now there's some kanji in there. About the only kanji that are in there are the ones we've just gone over. So read through that, see if you can figure out, what the general idea is, and then down below it says answer the following activities in the order that Mary did them. It also has a little word bank right there at the very bottom. If you come across a word like mise, that means a shop. If you come across the sweet bun or to do something late, they've got those there. And then you're figuring out the order of these activities. They give you all the activities. Study Japanese, went to a restaurant, went to a park, bought sweet buns, watched TV. Sweet buns, as they tell you that there. So figure out the order they did them here. There might be a trick, because they might have said, well, I did something on Tuesday. Well, on Monday I did this. So you might want to make sure you look up the days of the week and you know the order of those. And then make sure that you can put these in the correct order. And that is going to be for your hachiban for number 8. So I'm going to have some sheets of on and multiple choice for, it might actually be the correct order. So see if you can find the correct order for that. And the last one for number kuban, the answer is C. Choose C for number 9 on the multiple choice on mokuyobi. And then you'll get that right. Ta-da! Easy as can be. That's going to be our fun for that on mokuyobi. All right, minasan. Soredake. That's it. Nice and short today. Only about 24 minutes or so, and we're wrapping this up. So, minasan, kiotsukete kudasai. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you soon. Please be ready for a shiken on mokuyobi. Make sure you've done all of your work. I'm also going to put a link up there for some people who might need to retake the Kahoot again. They still have not taken it, but there's some people who are learning how to use computers. I know that's a challenge in this generation. I'm being a little silly, but make sure you've done the Kahoot. This is the last chance I'm going to give anybody to do that. If there's a previous quiz that you never took for some reason, then you're going to have to find some ways talking to me about making up those points. Otherwise, I'm sure it looks like most of you guys are doing well. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you guys later. Minasan, hai! Sayonara!